everyone, I am Rucha Kulkarni. I am going to talk about UC Parking Advisor application designed by our group. My group comprises of me, Rucha Kulkarni, Deepika Ramesh, Renuka Arora, and Eric Reniger. First of all, we will be looking at the agenda of the presentation I am going to give today. Let us see what is there in the presentation. In this presentation, firstly, we will be going through the introduction part. Then we will understand the purpose of designing such app for the university. Then we will see who were interviewed to gather the requirements, and we'll also see the list of requirements we came up with. Later, Deepika Ramesh will walk us through the interactive prototype to see all the features this application provides its users. Let us look at the introduction part. This app, as the name suggests, provides parking advice to the motorists. It provides all the information on UC campus garages and parking spots available in each garage. Not only this app also helps users in locating the available spot in no time. This application is supposed to be compatible with Android as well as iOS devices. The idea is to make this app available to the UC community through UC mobile app or independently downloadable, as visitors may not be interested in installing UC app. As this app also provides its users the facility to pay for their parking online as well, special care was taken to take all safety and security of information provided. Users were assured that the information provided will be safe and secure, and security will never be compromised. Let us now see what was the purpose of designing such app. Due to the lack of a tracking system, motorists are frustrated finding a parking spot in the UC garage. Especially during severe weather conditions in winter, motorists have hard time finding a spot to park near their workplace. During the peak work hours, the garage may not be filled to the maximum capacity, as there is no way to know whether any spot is available other than circling the whole area. This results in wastage of time and fuel for the motorists. It also leads to congestion in the garage, as there will be many motor vehicles trying to find a spot when no spots are actually open at a specified time. This issue is of high importance, as students and staff have to allocate some time during their day only to find parking. There are also situations where students could not find their classes due to parking problem. Though students and other staff members have Easy Pass, they might not be able to find a spot, as there are also numerous visitors visiting the university every day. There is a need of a computerized system that can handle the logistics of parking. There is a need of some indication on parking lots available to the people in need of parking. In order to let the motorists know whether any parking is available in a particular garage and provide them with the exact spot identity, there is need of an application. Park Here is a mobile application which has a list of UC garages with a short description of address. When user selects a specific garage, he can access the information on number of available parking spots. Then the app helps him in locating the free spot, and user can park his car in no time. Let us look at the requirements gathering. UC garages are not only used by UC community, but also many visitors who come here for sporting events and other conferences. During event days, parking spots are hard to find, and this app can be handy to easily locate the available parking. As part of this study, we performed a survey with a group of users to whom we circulated a questionnaire. Based on user response and user feedback, we categorized responses into broader buckets, which are functional specifications and security and privacy requirements. We then collaborated internally to come up with a list of user-specified functional requirements and user-specified security requirements. We selected 8-member group which was made up of 2 graduate level students, 2 undergraduate students, 2 faculty members and 2 visitors. As one of our main focus was security, we also took inputs from these participants to understand the type of security they would want to see in an app like this. The method of data collection was open-ended interview questions. We can see the list of questions we asked the participants. Based on the responses from all the participants, we came up with a list of requirements users want in an app like this. We identified this list to be list of functional requirements. Users wanted the application to display information about parking garage around the user location, and the app should also provide information on parking place's name, address, and distance between the user and each garage place. Users should be able to get the information on parking space of each of the garage. Emergency closures also should be notified on the app. Users should be able to create account so that information will be displayed as per the account or user type. Users should be able to log in through their UCID. Users should be able to browse through the available UC garage, upcoming events, and also parking availability. Users should be able to look at the prices of the parking based on hourly, monthly, or semester basis. Users should be able to look at the calendar so that they will come to know about the events on that day. Let us look at the security and privacy related requirements we came up with after the user responses. Users wanted highly secured password. Users wanted app to give notifications on any information update or change. They also wanted app to ask permission when accessing their data. They wanted the app to provide secured communication. As the app would also allow them to pay online for parking, they wanted their credit card transaction to be secured. Prototypes were developed and reviewed with identified users who are students, faculty, staff, and other visitors, and other important stakeholders throughout the design phase. Based on the user review and opinions, final interactive prototypes were designed so that users could interact with the system to get a complete understanding on what this app actually does. Deepika Ramesh will walk us through the app and explain us how these features would help the motorists.
Hi guys, this is Deepika Ramesh here. Today I'll be walking through the interactive prototype which we have designed for UC mobile app. This is a login page where we see where we are seeing here. And this application is mainly we have developed or designed for the identifying parking in the UC garage. It saves a lot of time for the user if you are new to UC and you don't know where is the garage location, I myself had a problem finding a garage a location first in the first place, and seeing the availability. It took a while for me to find a place in a peak hour. So that was the main purpose to develop this app, which will help a student or a professor or anybody who within the UC community to get parking without really spending much time on the identifying the availability of particular garage. In this application, we have concentrated more on privacy and security part. If you are a new user, you have to using a username and password you will enter. If you are a new user, or then you have to register first. Let's see the register page. This is like first name, age, email ID, password, and here we have maintained the, as I told you, the main the motto behind is to maintain the user privacy and security. So we have set up a private security question. Now let's enter the user name, age, email ID. We can use the UC email ID, and if you are a visitor, this application will help user who are not from the UC community can register using their personal email ID or any valid email ID to register. I will register here with my UC email ID. uc.mail.edu. Then we have strengthened the password, which will have the combination of capital letter, and we have took care of the strengthening the password, and password will change every 45 days once, so that it will make your there is nowhere somebody can steal it. So we have major care was taken in order to maintain user privacy and security. Here in the security question, you have to register. Like here I have they have set of question which you can pick. Here I have kept what is the name of your best childhood friend name. So I have answered it, and I'm clicking on this submit button, and it will direct me to the login page where I have to whatever register with what name I have registered. I have to write username, password, and these are the image verification, where you can tell that you are not a robot, you are a person who is entering by entering this name, and you can log in. The login page will redirect to the security question. During the security time, it will what you have registered that you have to enter here, and it has to submit. Once you submit, you will get into the home page. This is the home page which we have seen. The first look itself, we can see the list of garage from the West Campus, and the Corey garage is available. Woodside garage, there is no more availability in Corey in Woodside garage. Campus Green garage are full as well. So this gives clear information for the user who are trying to park near this particular garage. He need not to go and spend time searching for these garage. Let's see what all the menus during this is my account, and here is my profile, settings, helps, log and log out. These are the account information for individual user, and these are the number of garage are available in the campus. Let's see Corey Garage. Corey Garage is available. If you click on Corey Garage, it says the number of level available in the Corey Garage, and you can see that in level A there is like more than there is an availability of 70% is full and 30% is available. In level B, we can see that 20% are still available. When you click on parking, it will direct to that particular page where you can enter your whole vehicle name, select date, end date, and it would calculate your cost, and you can pay through the pay now button. The credit card information, everything is what we put in this information will be encrypted, and it is we have taken extra care to secure the credit card information. We will hide and the identification will be hide, and nobody can make out it. The communication is like fully encrypted, so the user can do this. And when you enter the visitor parking, like parking for UC, when some visitor we might have in UC for the events, so he or she can directly click on the parking events, and they will redirect to the event page where they will be able to see if they are interested in sports, they'll see the events related to sports. If they are interested in cultural events, they can see. If they are interested in career fair or anything, they can click these respective events, and they can see that. Suppose if you click on the sports week, we'll see for the sports week we can see the capacity of the car is 234 and available space is 100, so it means 134 car is already filled. By Google Map will help you to reach the particular place, and you can park near to the garage, which can be which using the Google Map we can take a help. If you are trying to park near the UC buildings, we can click on the parking near UC buildings, and we'll see the list of building and see the again by clicking on the Google Map we can see the parking location where we can park the UC garage. In rating section we can see the all of the garage and what are the ratings. It has been rated for each individual garage. We can see the list of garage, like Corey garage has like 4 rating, and Woodside garage has like 3 rating. Campus garage has like 2 rating. And in the contact us page, you can contact the particular person or particular department who is taking care of garage, where you will put your concerns or your needs, your requirement. Directly you can put using contact us, so we will have information on that. And in dashboards what we have kept is, suppose if you are parked on that particular day and you see the parking, your current parking will expire in 30 to 15 minutes. So here is an interesting feature which we have introduced here. See, you have when you park, you have I guess you remember from the first slide where you have entered your vehicle number, when you started and when you are going to end. If you here it says like my parking will expire in 15 minutes. By clicking on extend now, you can extend the timings to this saves a lot of time for an for the individuals who thinks he will be staying for 3 hours in the class, and probably if he wants to extend for some more time, he can click or right away, and he can extend the timings which he wants to, whatever timings he wants to extend. If you want to book and reserve his place parking, he can book now. And if for any security purposes or anything, if he wants to directly call the UC police, he can, by clicking this one button, he can call UC police. These are the features which we have included in this particular app. And Yeah, as I told you, the security and privacy things which we have concentrated more on this app. This app is more compatible with iOS as well as Android. This app you can download using, if you want to download UC mobile app. This app comes with UC mobile app. Like for a visitor, he or she doesn't need to download UC mobile, entire UC mobile. He can directly download this app individually also for just for a parking purpose, and he just wanted to know a event or parking purpose. This individual app will serve the purpose instead of downloading the whole UC mobile app. These are the features which we try to implement by the user requirement gathered during our stages of requirement gathering stage. Whatever requirement we have gathered, we are trying to implement it in an submit evaluation stage, and we are trying to design this regarding according to the user needs. And I hope you all like the idea which we are trying to implement. A lot more to do. Probably in next stage we'll start with developing. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening to the presentation. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed the presentation.